Hello and welcome to Kingdom Hearts with Kenny. Last episode we travelled to Hollow Bastion and fought our way up the castle to defeat Maleficent. We lost our Keyblade, Riku took it from us, and in doing so we lost Donald and Goofy for a little bit while they followed the Keyblade. And then we confronted Riku, who tried to tell us that we'd never be good enough, and then tried to end us completely. Goofy stood in the way, and both of them came to help. We eventually got the Keyblade back and kicked the snot out of Riku, only to have to continue on up the castle. We did, in the end, defeat Maleficent, but in between beating her the first time and then the second time, Riku unlocked her heart with a new mysterious Keyblade made of darkness. We've left the castle because if we proceed any further, then we will move on to the next section of the game, and I don't quite want to do that yet. There are some side bits that I need to do before we hit that section of the game. So we've returned to Traverse Town to do some side quests. There's going to be a lot going on today. We have got some synthesis to do. I would like to go to the 100 Acre Wood. I also would like to go round all of the worlds and collect all of the bits and pieces that I have missed due to not having the correct abilities and stuff like that. So it might be a bit of a quick fire round. For you, it will be nice and simple. For me, it will not be. But first, we're in Traverse Town because we need to go and see the Dalmatians. Ooh, presents! What have we got? We've got a Thundara Gummy, a Mithril Shard, a Torn Page, a Mithril, a Megalixir, an Orichalcum. Ooh, how many? Oh, I can't check it in here. How many have we got? We've collected 72 out of the 99. There are 6 left in Wonderland, 9 in Agrabah, 6 in Halloween Town, 3 in Neverland, and 3 in Hollow Bastion. And now that we have all of the Trinities, we will be left with 3 by the end of this. We have run into some secret enemies. The Sniper Wilds. They will give us, I want to say, Power Stones.
Take that.
There we go, some Power Stones. You want to stop yourself from being seen by them. As soon as they see you, they'll call others, and then it's a continuous assault.
Take that. Thunder! Here! Ha! Come on!
There we go. Right. I'll be alright for a second with a couple of them. We're going to leave Traverse Town for a minute. We're going to go around every world and collect everything we can before we return to Traverse Town to get to the 100 Acre Wood. We're just going to warp drive everywhere because it's so much easier. And hopefully by the time we're done, we'll have 96 puppies. All of the Trinities will be done. The lot. So... yeah, we want to go to the Queen's Castle. Now, enemies have not leveled up yet. So everything is still just as strong as it was when we first got there, which means that everything takes just a single hit to kill, mostly, because I'm much more powerful than I was when I first appeared in places. I've done all of the flowers. So I don't have to worry about them. We've done all of the white mushrooms, so we don't have to worry about them either.
Thunder!
And I can just run through and murder everything. So when I find something important, I will let you know. Although, having said that, the first important thing is up here. We couldn't get to here before, but now we can. And that chest is an orichalcum. Some people will say that you can like high jump up from the lily pads underneath, but I've not been able to do it, so we're just going to pretend that you can't. And then we're on the top floor of the Tea Party Garden, where we can find a flare gummy. Dalmatians 19, 20 and 21. And over here is a mithril. I want to go back to the Lotus Forest though. I don't want to stay here. Oh, white mushrooms. And now these plants we couldn't do before.
Thunder!
But now that I have thunder, I can open them all up. There's a Thundara gummy. But we're not quite done here. That's the wrong side. Never mind. We want to jump up to this bit here, where we can enter the Bazaar Room on this side.
Here!
Thanks, Goofy. And go into the Lotus Forest again through this one here, where we'll find a white trinity. With the Lady Luck inside, which is the Keyblade for Wonderland, and it's based on cards. There is a card for the keychain, there's each suit for a deck of cards, there's a diamond on the bottom, the clubs as the cross guard, the heart as the very tip, and the spade as the key bit. It gives me 2 MP, but I lose 3 strength from it. So we're going to keep hold of that one for now. We'll use it later.
Thunder!
And another one of these for Dalmatians 58, 59 and 60, which should give us all of the Dalmatians now. Yeah, we've got no more Dalmatians in Wonderland, but we're not quite done. There is one more thing we've got to do now. Where's this going to take me? Tea Party Garden. Oh, that's interesting. We're in the Bazaar Room, where there is a green trinity inside the oven. Up we go. For a mithril shard.
Thunder!
And then we'll get up on the table. Make ourselves big because there's one more Trinity in here. We will have to return to Wonderland after defeating Riku in Hollow Bastion. But for the time being, it is just
Thunder!
that second one all over again.
Here!
We have 2 of the 3 lucky strikes as well, so we are earning a fair amount of stuff. Like a fair amount of items from these battles, simply because Lucky Strike is making it so that the drop rate is higher. Okay, in this chest we've got an elixir. And that's us done for now. So we'll move on to the deep jungle. Where we're going to go to the tunnel. Jump into the tree hollow to slide down the slider. Pick up all the fruit on your way down to unlock up to 4 different paths. Clear all of them out for a reward. Okay, I will do that later, but that's going to be a later situation. But inside here, it's very difficult to see, but there is a green trinity on the ground there. Which gives us a mithril shard and lots of HP balls. And then we're not in the climbing trees. That's not where I want to go. Down to vines too. Drop down here. Glide across. I want to go up to vines 1 just to see something. No, it's not there. But if you examine this flower, it will allow you to do a time trial on the vine swinging. So there's another mini game there. There's a save point here, but you can't get to the gummy ship from it. So it will never show up on the menu when you get to the world. It's not, I haven't discovered some secret. It's not, it just won't let you do it. Off to the camp, because we're going to the cliff.
Thunder! Thunder!
I'm looking forward to the enemy upgrade later. But for what I need it for now, it's so much easier. Right, now that we've got high jump, this becomes a lot easier. He says. It wasn't a lot easier at all. I lied. But we want to go to the Cavern of Hearts, because I don't know if you noticed in the cutscene at the end here where we sealed the keyhole, there is a white trinity here. Every world has a white trinity. And inside this one is an orichalcum. We're really gearing up on getting the synthesis items now, because we want to start focusing on getting synthesis stuff. Because if we do it now, we won't have to do so much later. We're done here, so we'll move on. I am leaving Olympus Coliseum till last. We want to go to Agrabah. And we're going to start in the dark chamber because we need to go to... We need to do the bits and pieces here in the Cave of Wonders. And it's easier to do it backwards.
Thunder! Thunder! Come on!
Of course, as you get further through, the enemies get more difficult, which makes sense. We want to use our final yellow trinity here to drop that down. Not that we need it. Let's go to the silent chamber. Where this now resides. To get to the hidden room, where we knocked down the stuff to get into the lamp chamber before. Or, if you remember watching the video, the plaza. I don't know why it did that. It's never done that to me before. It unlocks 2 chests where we get Dalmatians 46, 47 and 48. And a Haste 2 gummy. But we aren't done here. So we want to go back up to the hall. Where instead of fighting everything and its mum, we're just going to collect some moolah from those little baby shadows and head on into the entrance hall.
Here. Thunder.
Where we have to take out some of the enemies to be able to get this, the white trinity here. For an Ifrit belt. That reduces fire damage by 40% and raises strength. So we're going to give that straight to... Puts me up to 39, but Goofy up to 34. So we're going to give it to Goofy. He loses some defense from doing so. But it doesn't matter all that much. We're just going to skip straight through here. We already got the green trinity from inside the storage there, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. Because we came back and did that before. Oh, an achievement. Gain over 10,000 money. We do. We've got exactly 10,000. And now we can collect this chest up here. For a mithril. And then we're going to go to the palace gates because there are a couple of things here. Oh, we can't leave this area just yet. We want to jump over there. I think it needs high jump to get to. Maybe glide. Open the chest up here for Dalmatians 52, 53 and 54. And then this one definitely needs glide to get over. for an Osmos gummy. And then drop down to collect the money from that. And the final chest here, a Protera chain. Which leaves us with 3 lots of Dalmatians. Where did I miss them? I think I did this last time as well. Where are those Dalmatians? I'm gonna have to look for them. On the ground floor here, there's a whole network of pots on the floor. The ones that aren't in the square we can leave off. But this is another Final Mix exclusive Heartless. And the way to tell which one it is, because each incorrect hit gets you 1 tech point. So the correct way to figure it out is to push the pots. The ones that move are the ones that you can hit. And you want to move them away from the others, just in case. Okay, that's the one I don't want to hit. If you get them all, you get 100 tech points and tons of money. And this bad boy...
Defense! Come on!
This bad boy will shoot lots of poison around. You have to block him. It gets easier with the Aroga spell. But he has a bit of a tail.
Wind.
He'll do that, and then he'll like attack with his claws. And then you want to just wail on him. For mithril stones, and sometimes mithril shards. That's interesting. We'll need mithril stones later, so it's well worth collecting them while you can. Now, I have missed a chest somewhere around here. I don't know where exactly it is either, so I'm going to have to go looking. Oh, I remember where it is. I know where it is. I missed a chest in the Cave of Wonders. And I did this in my previous recording as well, where I was like, where are those last 3? They're in here. There's a chest that's right there.
Thunder!
And I ran right past it. And now that I've got high jump and glide, no problem. Dalmatians 49, 50 and 51 have been returned home, and then we can drop down into the chambers. Back into the dark chamber so that we can get out of here. We want to go to Monstro next, and from what I've seen, what I've been able to figure out is that if you warp drive to Monstro, he always appears. I could be wrong though. He might just not show up. There he is. 100% of the time, he shows up when I walk to him. So he could just be there, because we need to go to... Where do we need to go? I can't remember. Where is the White Trinity in here? I remember where we've got to go now. I forget this all the time. We need to find our way to Chamber 6 because there was a place in Chamber 6 that I just didn't explore. And then what we want to do... Look at all that money. So we want to drop down here. There's a bit of a enemy gauntlet, but where we're at now, it's not too bad. There we go. And we'll get the White Trinity from here. Which is a dark matter. And now we need to find our way back to Chamber 1, which we learned was just up here behind this guy here. Because there is one more thing that we need to do. We want to glide on over here because we're going up to the stomach. I still don't understand why the stomach is above. Whales don't work that way. But what I want to do is empty out our stock of items because we need to use some mega elixirs because we need to go into the throat.
Thunder!
Some blue truffles. I'm still really proud of getting that 100 in the last episode, I'm just saying. Haha, Grand Ghost. Grand Ghost.
Here!
Drops frost stones. And the best, based on like how long I think it takes to kill him. So the best way to do it is with a mega elixir. And it's a play on... It's a play on how undead enemies in Final Fantasy games are weak to healing magic. But you can't use cure on him, so you have to use items. Let's head on to another world. We'll go to Atlantica first, because there is only one thing that we need to do in Atlantica, and that is the White Trinity. Which isn't too bad. I'm going to have to switch out my Thunder Spell for Blizzard though. So we're going to go to Triton's Throne straight away. And then I will switch to Blizzara. This is the only Trinity in Atlantica because they can't do anything else because they're...
Deep freeze! Deep freeze! Deep freeze!
Because they're fish people, so... Oh. We are going to have to come here for frost gems at some point.
See ya! Deep freeze! Deep freeze!
Oh, there's that third lucky strike. We'll do this one. For another Orichalcum. And then we want to put Donald's Lucky Strike on. So we're going to need to take something off of him. Ah. Get rid of Berserk. I don't need that. What have I got that raises his defense but gives him some AP? The Guard Earring, but that's not... He loses 1. It's fine. There we go. 3 lucky strikes on. Perfect. I think I'll come back here off screen to do all of that. There we go. And then straight to Halloween Town. There's a lot to do in Halloween Town. And only one save point to do it in. It's just the Guillotine Gate one. Guillotine Square is clear of enemies now. There are no Heartless in Guillotine Square. There we go. Up and across to get these 2 chests here. 70, 71 and 72. And an elixir over there. We are checking for Dalmatians. We're at 90. So there are 6 more Dalmatians to go. 3 here and 3 in Neverland. And I know exactly where all of them are. We need to go to Curly Hill. I think it's called Curly Hill. I said that last time. It's Moonlight Hill, it's not Curly Hill. Dang it. Take all of them out. And here it is, the White Trinity for Halloween Town. Which should be our final set of puppies. 67, 68 and 69. I guess it doesn't have a time limit, except for sometimes when it does. It doesn't make sense to me how that works, unless it got iced. Maybe it got iced. By Donald Duck. Off to the gummy ship. To Neverland! Where we want to load into the cabin. And here's the White Trinity here. For Dalmatians 43, 44 and 45, which leaves us with 3 to find. And those 3 are in Hollow Bastion. We can't get to them yet though. So we're going to head on out. Back to Traverse Town. where we're going to go to the first district. I'm going to buy that last weapon that I need. And we're going to go to the alleyway, where we can now high jump up and over. And here we are. White Trinity here. Orichalcum. And then we're going to take the platform to the Magician's Study. Where I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 torn pages and 2 summon gems. So we're gonna another summon gem. Let's help this little one. Here we go. Bibbidi bobbidi boo. 1 for Dumbo and 1 for Mushu. Yes, Mushu. Speedrunners love Mushu. I don't. But let's go into the 100 Acre Wood. And now that we've got torn pages, all of these cloudy patches will show up. And I have all of them so that I can do all of them together. A tall, curious tree buzzing with bees. Take a look. Yeah, sure.
Hello? Is anyone there? What am I to do? I'm all alone. Pooh! Pooh! Where are you? It's me, Piglet.
So there's Piglet. And if I run towards Piglet, he hides in the bush. So what we're going to do instead is come around behind him and talk to him that way.
Oh dear, I was just, never mind. I'm sorry.
Don't be scared. You're looking for Pooh, right?
You know Pooh. Oh, you see, I have something for him. I have to take it to Pooh right away. Oh, Pooh!
Oh, I believe I smell a delicious something. A something like honey.
Pooh!
Hello, Piglet. How have you been?
Oh, I'm so glad to see you. I thought you'd gone away. I brought what you asked for.
Thank you, Piglet. Now I can finally have some honey.
Really? But how?
I shall hold on to the balloon and fly like a bee up the honey tree, see?
But if you take their honey, won't the bees be angry?
Oh.
The thing with the 100 Acre Woods is that it is 100% just mini games. So I'm probably going to skip the mini game section. and we'll go from there. If you could only chase away those bees, I'm quite certain I could get a small morsel of honey. Would you help me get some honey? I'm going to change Keyblades for this, actually. Oh, I forgot to read the thing. Oh, hello there, Owl. Good day, Pooh. What are you doing? Using a balloon to get some honey? Splendid idea. Allow me to offer a few pointers. Ahem. Now, Pooh can get honey by floating up this tree with his balloon. The honey is inside the tree hollows, not the beehives you see here. There's quite a lot of honey in these holes. If Pooh gets too close, the bees will come out to protect their honey. If they get to Pooh, they'll pop his balloon, lock onto the bees and swat them away. The more time Pooh has at each hollow, the more honey he can eat. There's more honey higher up too. If jumping from branch to branch proves difficult, try the rush command. Rush can help you catch up to Pooh quickly, but it isn't fully reliable. Good luck. So the trick is to wait. So there they are. Oh my god. So every time you hit bees, you'll bounce right away. And so the trick, what you want to do is try and aim so that you'll bounce up to a new branch, preferably. Like that.
It is rather funny what I will do for honey.
Every time we finish something, the torn page will turn into an item. So the torn page turned into a new item, obtained Nature Spark. Okay, before I go any further, we're coming out because I wasn't expecting the Nature Spark so early. We'll go back in a second. Nature Spark is the final summon. Oh, another summon gem? Let's help this little one. Here we go. Bibbidi bobbidi boo! Summon spell Bambi. Thank you, Sora. Here's something for you. Donald obtains the Lord Fortune. Take good care of them. So, I currently have the Metal Chocobo on. It's the best thing for all of the hitting mini games in the Winnie the Pooh world, 100 Acre Wood. But Lord Fortune gives me +4 strength for Donald, and it keeps my max MP at 1. So we're gonna stick that one on. And then head on in to the book again. Where's the next thing? Oh, it's up here. A broad expanse of vegetable fields. Oh, This one's always a fun one. Before we go anywhere, I'm going to pull all the pumpkins up. Because sometimes they drop items. So you'll pull it out and there'll be an item underneath. Like that. This potion. Sometimes you can get elixirs and stuff as well. Let's do it with the cabbage. There we go, elixir. So if you want elixirs for anything, then you can just pull them out of Rabbit's garden. And they do respawn. This isn't a one-time thing. They do this over and over again. So we're gonna pull all of these cabbages out. Oh, Rabbit has a letter, but does he? Because it's the same letter from the beginning of the game. It's a Mickey Mouse letter. Nobody's home, and I'm out of honey. Okay. Look, Rabbit's house came back, but it looks like Rabbit isn't home. Pooh's been calling and calling, but the house says no one's there. Nobody's home? That's right, nobody. I don't think that's true. Who is this person named Nobody? Nobody, have you seen Rabbit? No, no Rabbit here. There's no one here. Hello, Rabbit. Why, Pooh. What a pleasant surprise. Nice to see you too, Piglet, and... Is this a new friend? Pooh, I'm sorry, but... I'm all out of honey at the moment. I think you're a liar. Honey? Now how did that get up there? Would you like some, Pooh? Don't feel you have to, of course. Oh, thank you, Rabbit. I would just like a small smackerel. I'm quite hungry. Pooh Bear? You're not eating the whole pot, are you? Once you start, there's no stopping you, is there? I'm so glad to have found both Rabbit and some honey. Okay, now we're out of the house. Everything's replenished, so I'm going to pull all the pumpkins and cabbages out. We're done here. Help! Please help Pooh! Oh. All this because he can't stop liking honey so much. If Pooh doesn't slim down, my house will stay plugged up forever. If only there was something we could do. Uh-oh, what to do? No, I didn't... Oh, help and bother. I'm stuck again. I came in through this hole, so it must have shrunk. Okay, let's go outside and see... Pull all of the vegetables up again. Times blocked, 17. I missed 1. Carrot saved, 15. None of them were underground. Final score, 255.
Oh, what's going on? Nobody keeps up with Tiggers. Maybe there's something wrong with my tail.
Thank you so much. Now, I'd better make that carrot top juice. I'll get the carrots, so please wait inside the house. Okay. It just gives me another chance to pull up all your vegetables later. Oh, what a day. I gave Pooh the carrot top juice. All we have to do now is push him out. Just a little push should do. Okay. First my vegetable patch and now this.
Bother. Oh, where am I? It's ever so dark in here. Well, it isn't so bad, I suppose. There is plenty of honey.
Got a mithril shard from that one. Oh, next is this one. A swing hangs from a stout tree. Take a look. Look, Pooh, something is floating this way. I think you're right, Piglet. What could it be? Zeal. Why, it looks like Eeyore. Hello, Eeyore, if it is you. Hello, Pooh. Yes, it is me. Could you pull me out? That is, if it's not too much trouble. Of course, you don't have to if you don't want to. I think we should go rescue Eeyore. Got you, buddy. Thank you, Pooh. Thank you, other you. You know, floating along out there, it seemed like something was missing. And something's still missing. Why, Eeyore's tail is gone. Is that what's missing? Let's see. Yep, lost it again. Wonder where it went this time. It's not much of a tail, though I'm sort of attached to it. But I don't know why anybody would look for it. Probably won't find it anyway. Sora, why don't we all look for Eeyore's tail? Lost something? Searching from a high place is the quickest way to find it. Owl, can you fly up high and help us find Eeyore's tail? Sorry, but my eyes aren't what they used to be. Too much reading, you know. But I can offer good advice. Of course, you don't have to if you don't want to. See that swing up there? Take Pooh there. You're a bit too big for the swing, but Pooh should fit nicely. I'll tell you more when you get there. Okay, first of all, there's Eeyore's tail. Let's all look very hard to help our friend Eeyore. Rabbit, you can see the tail. Oh dear, where could it be? Oh, I found Tigger. I never saw Tigger before. There's Owl. Can't dodge roll here. My bouncing spot got lost, just like Eeyore's tail. Poor guy. Right. The way to do this is to lock onto Pooh, and then he'll follow you. So we walk nice and slow. Sometimes he'll get caught by the honey, and he'll sit and he'll eat honey. So you have to lock back onto him and he'll stop eating the honey. That was rude. Here's what to do. First, get ready to push. How? Like this. Like this. Then press right bumper or R1 to give Pooh a push. How's this? Not bad, not bad. Here's the next step. Push the button before he swings back to the bottom. If you time it right, Pooh will swing higher and higher. Try it. I'll help you with the timing. Press... Ooh. Press right bumper when I spread my wings. Push too soon, Pooh won't go any higher. Push too late, he'll go too high. Pooh swing. Press the button at the right time to send Pooh higher. That looks familiar. How's it looking? There we go. There's not much of a tail, but it's mine. Thanks, everyone. I wish we could put the 100-acre wood back the way it was too. Very odd. Torn page becomes the power of time. Stop has been upgraded to Stopra. Oh yeah! Next one. A clearing crowded with tree stumps. Take a look. Sure. This is a really good place to go for stat upgrades. Just the once though. I think in this one it's just power. I think it's just defense up and it's only defense up and AP up though. There doesn't seem to be a strength up upgrade. Right, where is the thing for this? There it is. This one's more of an exploration map. And found a rare nut. I wonder what this is. I know what it is. This here is my bouncing spot. We can bounce all day. Nothing beats bouncing. You want to bounce too, Sora? It's lots of fun. Okay. To bounce with the finest, you'll need some pointers from the finest. But Owl, you don't bounce around like we do. I'm afraid you're right. I can't master everything, I suppose. Bounce this way, please. Now Owl will sit here. Ah, splendid. Here's something in return. He collects the rare nuts. Oh, there is power-ups. Haha! And we have the high jump here. Because we need it. To get to places. Oh, there's a chest there as well. Mithril shard. Oh. Shield 2 gummy. There's a chest here as well. With some dark matter inside. Lots of platforming to be done here. One rare nut. I don't know how many there are. A defense up. We just want Sora to be the strongest he can be. Donald and Goofy also probably should be made strong too. But ultimately, Sora is the only one that is not allowed to die. Mithril Shard. And an AP up. I think that's it for those. So we'll join Tigger. Watch Tigger's bouncing pattern, then follow his lead. Here's a little warm-up. Just a straightforward jump. Now it gets tricky. Okay. Every stump. 2, 3. Eat. 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 I missed my high jump. You're doing fantastical. This will be the last one. Mostly a straightforward jump. But there's a drop from a height, so... You have to be careful there. You've gotten mighty good at bouncing, Sora. Right, Roo? Hey, Tigger, I think he's ready for the big one. Well, there's only one way to find out. Tigger's giant pot. Whack the nuts back at the pot to shatter it. Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed. Smashed it. Which gives me another AP up. Let's go try the seesaw. I've done all the things that need doing here, so... Tigger could be my seesaw partner and he'll throw me over here. It's supposed to be to get the rare nut that was up there, but I've already done that. Oh, there's a rare nut. What? I wonder if this is going to be like an orichalcum or something. It is an orichalcum. Look at all these nuts. We couldn't have done it without you. So if I should be able to just leave and it should turn into an item now. Torn page turned into a new item. A mithril. Last one. What are you doing, Pooh? Shh. Quiet or they'll get away. Who? The people who took everyone away. See their footprints? We were all sticking together to make sure no one got lost again. But then I saw some footprints that needed following. So I did. Suddenly, everyone was gone. Bad people must have taken them away. Actually, Pooh, I think those footprints are... Anyway, I'll help you look for your friends. Eeyore? Hello. What are you doing here? Looking for sticks to build my house. Again. Sticks for your house? This place already feels like a house. Seems like a great spot to gather everyone once we find them. Pooh's Muddy Path. I've got to help Pooh find everyone. Everyone's here. The torn page turned into a new item. An experience ring. Oh, nice.
I'm so glad we're all together again. I didn't know what to do when I was all alone.
Oh, Piglet, you gotta be brave.
You weren't lonely at all?
Lonely? Are you kidding? I'm a Tigger. The most wonderful thing about Tiggers is I'm the only one. But I do admit, friends are awfully fun too. Think, think, think.
Hey, Pooh. What are you thinking about now?
Oh, well, I'm just thinking about, what to think about.
Well, I'm off.
Sora, where are you going?
I'm gonna go look for my friends. They're waiting for me.
Won't sound back again.
I hope you find your friends.
Sora, don't forget, we shall always be here. If you'd like to visit again, that is.
There we go. 100 Acre Wood is done. I want to go back in there for a second though. We're going to go to Mr. Sanders' house. Because all 5 of these are filled with honey. So if I speak to Owl, you've been a great help, Sora. Thank you. You helped Pooh get honey from the bees. You helped protect Rabbit's carrots. You helped find Eeyore's lost tail. You bounced along with Tigger and Roo. And you found all of us when we were lost. We can't thank you enough. This is from all of us here in the 100 Acre Wood. And I've learned cheer now. So that's 3 levels of cheer. I did go back and do the swing again because you need to get at least 40 yards in order to unlock that. But nice and simple. When I was a kid, I thought that that was really difficult. That's the first time I've ever unlocked cheer as well. And I'm going to fly off to Olympus Coliseum. To collect the White Trinity here. Which is the Violetta for Donald. It's a weapon with based on strength, so it gives him an extra 4 strength, but he loses an MP. It would be 2 because Lord Fortune gives him an MP as well. So we're going to keep the Lord Fortune on. I'm going to switch back to the Olympia. And we're going to leave it here, I think. Next time, I have some unfinished business here in Olympus Coliseum, and then we will destroy Riku and finish Hollow Bastion. Thank you for being here. It's been a pleasure as always. Goodbye!